RPGs.
What is up with RPG?
RPG.
I mean, do you want a role-playing game or is it the Rocket Prophet Grenades?
Depends.
If receiver have RPGs, gonna shot myself. Okay. Imagine shooting yourself with an RPG. Oh, well, I guess that's a key for us to start then.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
That's apparently we rocket jumped into the intro.
Yeah.
Welcome to dia.log, the Gamer Matters podcast.
Wow.
Episode
Welcome.
95.
95. Wow.
Insert excited to when it reaches 100.
100
here.
episode.
Not only that, we're almost at the end of the year. Time flies apparently.
Yep.
Don't you want to do that ticker ke? Road to 100. Ke we don't need to.
What? Hold on, before we have that conversation, man, let's introduce the panel. We have Daniel over there.
Hi, I'm Daniel over here.
Thanks. And the other side is Adnan.
What's up?
And I am Amirul Mekronos Ashraf. And yeah, what do you mean by Road to 100?
The road to 100 senang je. Just wait every 2 weeks. And then we ramble on to our mics. And then press play.
Oh, by that logic, you mean we just wait 10 hours lah.
Yeah, we wait. Press T to wait and then just tunggu lah. Stand at one place.
I mean, that's what the audience listening to this that can do. We put it in the playlist, 10 more hours of the listening. Oh yeah, we've reached there. Or they can just skip. But we don't have that luxury, my friend. How?
We haven't invented time machine yet. Tegak.
Somehow, I don't know why, but 2021 has become the year of recurring time jokes.
I wonder why.
You can say it has reached to a very chronic level. Oh, come on. Don't send back that pun that long. Come on.
Nah.
I was waiting to use that one. So how is it for you guys? We are reaching the end of October. We are reaching to the start of the end of the year list of games coming out. How are you guys feeling right now?
I don't know. I don't think I have enough time for new games anymore.
Oh God. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I do have time, tapi itulah. It is grueling juga lah. Grueling in a game review type of sense lah. Grueling because goddamn, the next few games in the calendar is 20 plus hour games like Halo and Forza, and I guess you can put in, I don't know, a COD or a Battlefield there. What about you, Meck? Any games are you excited for?
I don't know. By November, I probably stuck in two different kinds of farms. I don't know. In game, I mean, not doing actual farming, but you know, there are a few games that either I'm excited or we got the opportunity to actually cover them. Sometimes those align and that's cool. Sometimes they don't. So you hope that it's gonna be cool. Sometimes that happens, sometimes that doesn't. Let's just say that when you are doing not as a hobby, it feels different. It hits different. That's all I'm gonna say. That's why you get, if you see the perspectives, the let's say the mannerisms of a quote unquote game journalist, people in the industry, right? Talking about games is very different from like your normal content creators, your streamers, and your average video game enjoyer. There's very different kinds of perspectives, and now more people are know that. Especially, it's weird, especially for us, because we are sort of one foot in that side and one foot on the other. Sometimes we are just normal fans like you guys, waiting for the game to release. Sometimes we do get early access to stuff. It's weird. It's very weird.
But it's still a job. Yeah.
Be careful with making your hobby or work. You need to find a new hobby. That's all I gotta say. Gee, what happened after about 8 hours of work just playing video games? What you gonna do? Play more video games at home?
No, mate. That's a no from me, mate.
Play a different kind of video game? Sure, that's fine.
Play the side quest that is doing chores.
No, for legit though, doing chores for me is kind of fun these days, and not just in video games. Aside from the weird tangent we went on, okay, now we can start the podcast. We gotta talk about during this around this, it should be around 10 minutes already. Imagine the dialogue wheel and you just like twirling the analog stick. You don't know who's gonna talk first. You choosing, is it Meck, is it Danial, is it Anan? Mana satu ni? Who's going first? Who going? Keep on twirling the thumb, twirling the stick around. So yeah, who's going to talk first?
I think since we are in the topic of wasting time, kan, do you know what hobby have I picked up during the last 2 weeks?
I'm glad you found somehow a way to segue into that. But yeah, what did you do?
I was furnished the details.
Alright, so for our Western audience, there's this thing called TikTok. It is a social media apps where 60-second videos are now played every time you scroll the app, and it will show you a new video and all. So I think like I've been playing this on my little brother, because he keeps snagging me and say, "Oh, try lah, abang, try lah. This TikTok is very cool." Because before I fall into this whole end, I thought TikTok was just for, those cringy kids kan, yang basically shows, what's
the dancing videos.
The dancing and the weird ass, oh look at what I've been going here. I've been going to GPO or whatever the current shopping mall trend is right now. Turns out, it is because of this one thing. I think you've heard before, Meck. It is the algorithm.
Ah, yes, algorithm.
If you watch, if you like those type of videos, the algorithm trademark will show you, those weird ass videos for you. But if you're like me, a tech guy, wants to see the next game ke, atau video footage from, I don't know, let's say recently maybe the Battlefield beta. Yeah. You will like those content, and then the algorithm will do it for you. So my problem is, if listen, this is a live reaction. So if I open my feed right now, it is now full of HoloLive stuff because I started liking HoloLive punya content.
Oh God! Just one. Here's one click to send you into extreme fanaticism towards anime girls.
Even though I'm already in this hole, but okay, thanks for reminding me. And this is interesting. It's so weird that the algorithm right sekarang kan is just based on one like. It's not like you still can I think YouTube does this before kan. Like if you watch few videos baru dia tukar, this is just one like. Okay, now it will flood your your inbox atau your feed with just the same shit.
If you're gonna talk about algorithms, we're gonna talk about how
Oh,
there's no such things as privacy anymore.
yeah.
The fact that I can just scroll on my Twitter and see, oh, what's the hot topic of the day? I see, not treating women correctly. I see, and then I put on YouTube. Suddenly, know your meme video about, hey, you know about chat, the Giga Chat, So I just for whatever reason that caught my curiosity, and okay, cool. Also, I should mention, I have never seen Know Your Meme videos on my recommendations until that day. The next thing, and then I look back, and then I just see like more Twitter scrolling, doom scrolling, nothing in particular, just sadness and agony towards the world right now. Okay, move on back to YouTube, and then, hi, mama. It's my old boy Johnny Bravo coming back. Oh, guys! Of course! Now I remember why. Oh god, what? You know why Johnny Bravo got recommended? He's a chat, and also he's stupid.
The dumb chat.
He don't do that, kids. Don't hit up on women, because if you hit up on women that way, they'll hit you back hard. And thankfully, it's always like that in the cartoons. He never go beyond that. Which makes for like slapstick comedy. Also, I just remember he's also a klutz and a crybaby and a childish man, despite being macho. Interesting. I appreciate the character even more. Weirdly enough. Yeah, that's my journey into the algorithm.
It's because of this doom scrolling because I haven't checked Twitter. Besides a few update posts and like random retweets of my favorite Oishi. Like jarang, I've been visiting Twitter less and less because how successful it is. Well, TikTok, then I said the algorithm just show me, here's what you missed from the last whole live you stream. Haha, Miko just flip her car, macam tu lah.
Cool. I mean, that's normal for Miko.
Yeah, just pretty normal.
How many races has she done on Monza? I think I saw her actually won one race. She finally did it.
Yeah.
At least good on her for persisting. ACC is not easy game. Assetto Corsa Competizione is not an easy game. Especially for VTuber.
Tapi imagine I was like during the last few weeks I've also fallen into my old friend that is the Malay punya gaming community.
Oh man.
The role playing and the weird ass, montages that if you guys miss those all Call of Duty montages, it's live and kicking here.
I see.
Like there's this one guy I didn't follow him, but he was on my feed as well. Like he was playing COD Mobile, and he was doing the montage lah. The usual the 360 kills. Like ooh, this is so cool. But for them probably it's so cool. But for me it's like very nostalgic. Like wow, I miss watching this.
Man. One day we need to make those kind of gameplay montages, but at the background it's just Malay dangdut.
Now that is done. They use this song. What's the song? Like it is just the same song. Like every time they do a montage, it's the same as song. Like this lo-fi rap.
With that trap bass,
yeah. That's the current meta. It's like playing a game. Like this is the current meta. You have to use this song.
That's the current meta in the music right now. Everyone needs to
yes, that is important. You have to use that for the meta so that the algorithm gets into unsuspecting people like me.
Yeah, I even saw it in a documentary for a racing documentary by Porsche recently. Also using that kind of music. It's still operatic. It still have guitar string, right? And then you can hear the god damn it.
The meta. Wow. Imagine you have to imagine like you have to do those macam if you see like the likes of like bukan kau takut Eurogamer kan, who likes to do those what's it called it apa now itulah those meta punya builds. How do you want to maximize your TikTok dia tu? By Eurogamer, imagine that. Use this song and then use these words.
You say that, but there are SEO, those kinds of optimizing websites. There
But
are
you have to
there.
pay. That's right.
Min-maxing.
Yeah, min-maxing, but you have to pay like what, 50 ringgit? 50 bucks? My goodness.
For them, it's like you gonna
This is
make
the money. This is the money, Pete. But itulah. But the content is just fun. It is quite the Malaysian gaming community content is so funny. Like I've seen, well, maybe a lot from 5M because that's the new thing. You know, GTA 5, but you know, Malaysianized. You can drift a replicate bus or drive at Sepang with your with your Kelisa because they have modded those in now.
Cool.
Oh, there's one weird ass meta in the Malaysian community right now. There's this game. Apa nama this game? It's not Roblox because Roblox ada their own meta. Sekarang they're playing that weird Squid Game punya mini game.
What, within Roblox? Or
Yeah, within Roblox.
Yeah.
That's but this one game, man. I have to double check lah, but everyone, I think this is like the Facebook streamers just showcasing their game for TikTok. There's someone playing that game as well. I don't remember.
Okay, can you describe the game itself rather than
I don't know. My algorithm's already messed up. Okay, that game is like that was like that. I saw that game on Thursday. We're recording this, so they was recording this on Friday. So that's yesterday. Already gone. So I don't know what game is. That's how quick the algorithm changes.
What, is it another role-playing game or
I don't know. That is like.
is it something you can expect to see on mobile or?
I think it's a mobile game.
Okay, narrow it down to how many millions are there on the mobile
Many
space?
thousand. Dah Net East lah, dah betul lah.
Not helping.
That's why. Oh no! Now I'm checking TikTok right now. Again, my algorithm meta is now Hololive cards.
Oh god! Don't get us back into sidestepping the gambling stuff. Sidestepping the gacha rather.
Yeah, check out the gacha. Speaking of gacha, those things, if you check like M4G, it is 20 ringgit per pack. Those things aren't cheap, you know. Just 20 ringgit per pack. And you might not get your super ultra rare NH card. Atau the ultra super rare Wami card. 20 ringgit lah. And like, it's like when I went to F4G like last week, right? They ran out of those big ass boxes, you know, the production yang contain like I think like berapa 20 or 30 pieces of cards. Those cost like 170 gone.
Oof.
Tapi tak ada rare dan card. Sedih.
No. If it's not a rare Nenechi, why bother?
That's why. Mungkin dapat lah flare ke atau polka, but not Nanechi. 170 ringgit gacha. It could be worse. It could be Pokemon.
Oh no. Gladly you will. I'm not sure if the listeners were there, but I was a participant of the great Pokemon card game. Card game. No, it's not a card game. God damn it! I remembered it incorrectly. Rather, it was like, okay, you know the school kids stuff that were when someone is obsessed with something, everything that thing becomes the meta, right? You know, from like playing wrestling with erasers and collecting erasers with national flags. There's one time in my part of the world, we were obsessed with collecting Pokemon stickers. And everybody just bought. Everybody just bought. And then they open up, and then whoa, we got the Bulbasaur. Oh no, another Bulbasaur. Yeah, that guy is kind of like the trading card game. But here's the thing, we do that like every day. Like even like after school or during the break, someone out, a few of the friends say, hey, we got this one, and then to the point that you actually can like buy a book, like a sticker book, and you can like stamp them on. So you gonna collect them all the Gen 1 Pokemons, like 150 of them, right? So then, apparently I was curious, and through no help from my mom, enabled that curiosity, and I end up with like 3 or 4 completed sets of those stickers. I went hard on those things, man. Like, oh boy, I think I went hardest among my friends, the ones that started trailblazing the trend, and they stopped halfway through. But now I got all of this, and you know what? The price of collecting a full sticker book full of the stickers, right? You get to trade them for a pack, or for a starter pack of the Pokemon trading cards. And I was like ecstatic, like, oh yeah, I got a prize for this thing. And I look all the cards, like, how do you play this thing? Oh, this sucks. Forgot about it immediately. Just months and months of collecting, of obsessing about one thing, and then I went into the real money hole. I just said, nah. And you know what? I'm glad, because apparently Pokemon cards are a thing these days, and they are. It's a good thing that I'm just, okay, I'm good, I'm done. I've had my 8-year-old face collecting them. Enough. I can walk away. What I'm saying is, make sure to learn the meta early and avoid them before you went into a phase where you can afford them. Or otherwise, that's gonna be another rabbit hole. That's my experience with Pokemon. I actually never even played the games. That's another whole story. I don't want to go there for now. I have some beef with Pokemon games.
The Pokemon. I'm looking at the prices of the Hololive new cards. A Shion is 300. A Shion card is 300.
Oh, purple garlic. Huh.
Yeah. Lepas tu we have
price of a PS5 game, by the way.
Ya ni lah. Tapi Aqua is 70. Aqua is 70.
Oh, yeah, that's weird rarity. Onions and garlics are not priced evenly. Weird.
That's why, wow.
Interesting.
While Russia is 11 ringgit je. That's sad. The dog, okay, the dog is 20 ringgit. So Corona is 23 ringgit je. May is 70, wow. May is 70 ringgit. Fubuki Sedih is only $30. Wow, how do they price these things, huh?
By rarity.
Oh, the garlic is too expensive. It's the most expensive one because it's rare.
It's not. You know how it's simple supply and demand, my friend. The economics of collectible cards are similar to. Oh no, I'm not gonna touch about crypto. No. I'm gonna avoid that. But it's people assign value to this stuff, and when people assign value, it goes up and goes up. It goes up as long as there's not enough supply around the market. And when the floodgates open, they drop hard.
Ayam Merah is 134. Ayam Nakiri 134.
Not Nakirium is not a rare metal, as we thought. I see.
But it's more expensive than the vampire and the fox and the dog. It's 100. Oh, the Peko is only 1 ringgit. Nobody wants to buy it.
Perfect.
That is
Perfect.
on brand.
Okay, are we gonna stay inside the cards hole or?
Okay, one more, please. One more. I have to check. Okay, kita kena tengok. Hold on, I have to check one more.
Okay, if things about cars or anime girls suddenly appear in your timeline out of the blue after listening to this podcast, my sincere apologies to everyone.
Like, how do like our friends on our Twitter again right now is obsessed with Pokemon cards, even though they have PS5s and all.
Hey, don't
you
judge
tell me
people's
why.
hobby. Don't judge people's hobby. If they've committed to them, there's no stopping. I mean, I'm gonna stop people from going into, but if they've stepped full 2 feet inside that hole,
Okay, we
good
shall
on.
end. Yeah.
We gotta wish you luck.
Yeah.
I'm not
Good on
gonna be
them.
the one that gonna try and grab them from the hole. I'm just gonna advise them. Think about going into the hole.
Okay.
Please think twice. Have
Alright.
you thought about it? Tick tock. Okay, go. Okay.
Okay, so
Nothing
to
I
end
can
this
do.
one, to end this topic of my round of talking again.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the two most expensive cards in Malaysia right now, the Hololive cards, the ultra rare Okayu sign card, and the ultra rare Hoshio Marine sign card. Yeah, price, guys, price. What do you think? How much do these two cost?
Okay, price is right. 2,000. No, judging the rest, maybe 500. 500.
You were right. The first one, never right. 2,000.
Oh, it was 2,000. Oh.
Marine is 1,000. 1,500. Okayu is 3,000 actually. The cat is 3,000.
Cat is higher than a PS5, almost similar to a sculpted PS5.
The cat is so expensive. It's like buying a real cat already.
That's why we say don't shop, adopt.
No shop, adopt Okayu. Copy that JPEG.
Copy the JPEG. You right click those or you snap the picture and then you got the card already. You really need a card, do you now? The value is just people saying it has value. When people move on, when the meta dies down, it's valueless.
So moving on, Mac, do you have anything to talk about besides very expensive anime cards?
Yeah, I'm offering too. And before we move on, I just want to point out that apparently, it's in the name, right? TikTok is also kind of a time reference. Just gonna say that.
Yeah, that's why time refresh every day. It's 24 hours, yeah. That's why it always changes the meta, huh?
10 minute goes. 10 minute goes just for a long clock joke.
Thank goodness.
Okay, we're back with the dialogue wheel. I have 2 topics to put in, and I just put this happenstancely. Is that the word? Happenstancely.
Yeah.
Just without any proper preparation. So we just gonna ramble and see where we go with it. I put on 2. One is bikes, one is toy cars. I think it's clearly obvious what games I'm gonna say within the 2. You guys wanna hear which one?
I guess toy cars are because Riders Republic already did a scene by putting in an acoustic version of Gangster Paradise, which is a force against nature on its own. Okay.
They put 3 offsprings music, man. They put 3 offsprings, including the one you want. All I want.
Imagine Rockstar doing that, then. You have Gangster Paradise, but on the flip side, it is the acoustic version. Wara. The gangster rap people will be in shambles.
Ubisoft have their demographic. They probably know what they're doing. Probably, I don't know, but what they are doing is not for us. So let's talk about cars. Toy cars. Specifically, Hot Wheels TM.
Hot Wheels TM.
Oh,
The
yeah.
HWTM.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Hot Wheels TM Unleashed. Okay, so this game is by Milestone. It's been out like for what, a month already? No,
Yeah.
a few weeks. No,
3
a month.
weeks.
A
Yeah,
month.
3 weeks.
Okay, perfect.
3 weeks to 1. Oh
Okay.
man. Which one you want?
Let's say similar. Alright. If you don't know, Milestone is the guys that made the annual MotoGP games. Also, the Ride series that may have not gone viral for whatever reason. People just realized, oh, motorbike games look realistic. Oh, I mean, good on you guys to see it, but for me, I just see, yeah, that's a video game, normal. That's normal for me. But the rain on the yeah, we've done it before. It's been years. We've mastered this crap.
You let one of the games yang had amazing rain die. In a whimper.
Yeah, poor one out for Drive Club. People didn't realize the rain effects there were godly. Oh, the wiper effect is still mesmerizing to this day. Anyway, Hot Wheels TM Unleashed. So, you might think, oh, why is this developer that make bike games suddenly make car games? For that, I want to put a hold date. And I say that Milestone have a long history of making racing games. Even to the point that they started, I think it was the early 90s during the MS-DOS days. Not even Windows, the MS-DOS games. They've built racing games. Check out the Screamer series. Yeah, Screamer. Like Scream. Yeah, Screamer. Those were like proper arcade games, racing games. Kinda like the Daytona USA with 3D models and all. And here they are in 2021 making a game about toy cars. And like literally toy cars. And it's not a rendition of Hot Wheels in terms of, oh, we have all the Hot Wheels cars and we put it into fantasy world. No. It's the literal die-cast 1 to 64 scale model. It's literally that. If you look at every car, all of them are assembled with the 4 materials. You have the chassis, you have the window, you have the interior plastic bit, and then you have the exterior bit. That is represented in how you paint your car in the livery editor. Like even to the point that if you know some of the Hot Wheels car, they have like they use the same interior plastic bit for the exposed engine and as well as for the seats inside the car, right? Those are just one color, right? It's the same in Hot Wheels Unleashed. Also, if you for whatever reason you look under the car, the toy car, you will see the two rivet things at the bottom, where you the thing that connects all the pieces together, and then you see the name of the car.
Do you see the made in Malaysia?
Yes, you see the made in Malaysia. Yes, exactly that. You see made in Malaysia. That's the best thing about it. Oh god, yeah, now I remember
it's a one-to-one recreation, essentially.
It is. Almost all of the cars, Hot Wheels TM cars, are manufactured either in Thailand or Malaysia. So most of the models that are represented that I've like took look under, you see made in Malaysia. That's kind of cool. They went there far. And even more further is that, you know how if you like if you race the cars hard enough, like if you play with the cars, right, you can chip the paint, right? You see the metallic bits. Sometimes you will see the scratches on top. That happens too if you like damage the car while racing. At the end of the race, you'll see all those battle scars, or you see the cars are being played.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which makes sense. Like every time I look at the cars, it just reminds me, I want to buy these cars. I used to own these cars, man. Like they got all the lights, the fact that they've took everything about the Hot Wheels TM brand and make sure it is properly represented. And I think that never we have seen it is being rendered in this immaculate of detail. It's like, oh god. And also you race on Hot Wheels tracks, but there's a caveat lah. Because you're gonna make this a racing game, so you can't just make all the orange tracks to be like one car width, right? You can't overtake. No, that's a no. They have to like make it like, I think 5 cars wide around there, 4 or 5 cars wide, and the whole controls of the game is arcade based. Brake to drift is there. Cars also have different types. They have like different stats, and also at least I think two. From what I played, 2 different boost types. So you got your, you have the one where the boost is a full meter, and you can just use the whole of it or part of it by holding down the button, or you get them in chunks. In like, okay, this car had like 3 pops of boost, and you have to wait for a cooldown for it to replenish back. Or you just do 6 drifts and it replenishes faster. Or you go to the part where on the track there is like, you know, you have your speed boost, and then you have your nitrous boost charger. The tracks are also cool in terms of is accurate in terms of how it looks also. You know how the rigidity orange track, you see all those vertical lines. If you look it finely, right, you see those kind of details. What surprises me is that the modern Hot Wheels TM tracks, you have this system of connectors, and the connectors are exposed on the track. So you see those 3 blue dimples each time. Which for me is kinda off-putting because I did not grow up with those kind of tracks, but they are using that kind of tracks. Okay. There's modern renditions. I prefer the one with the white plastic bits that connect those. But hey, things change. Also, it's missing the old Hot Wheels games used to do this, where, you know, the motor thing. The thing when in the toy stuff, there's like a motor that is basically like 2 rubber wheels spinning around, and basically boost your car for like going through loop-de-loops.
Yeah, that was in Forza Horizon.
Yeah, that thing, right? That thing is not present in Hot Wheels TM Unleashed, so there's a bit of a bummer. But they have instead they opted to use like boost
arrow.
Boost arrows. Basically that. Yeah, basically that. Boost arrows. Okay, the tracks itself, instead of like, how do I put this? Since they are like toy, the scale is like these are toy cars and tracks, right? They are put into like proper real rooms. Like, one of the locations you can put is basically a bachelor pad, where there's a snooker table.
A snooker table.
For what reason I confuse billiards and snookers, and it becomes one thing and another. Never mind. Okay, so you have like the pool table, the snooker table, and then you have like the sofas around. There's a desktop PC on the side, a lot of the stuff. And then you go to the campus, and then you have like, there's a library at one part of the room, and then on the other side of the hall you can also go into the science lab or the lecture room on the other room over there. And then you have more wider places like the skyscraper, which is in an under construction skyscraper. You are like in the 99th floor of whatever, the Devil Tower or something, still under construction, and you can have your tracks like go around all those like bits and bobs of like pails and wood and exposed walls, and then you can also have the tracks go a bit let's say hanging over the ledge, over the top, because the whole skyscraper part is the room is still haven't finished the wall, so you can actually see how high you are. You can see the clouds down there, which makes there are tracks that makes you fall downward through the clouds, and I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, the game plays well. It does a lot of the Hot Wheels TM homages nicely, and also about the homages, right? Since they use all the Hot Wheels cars, right, from the toys, it also
Yeah.
makes they also not just use the Hot Wheels original designs. They also put the licensed cars. There's an Honda S2000 in the game. There's a Koenigsegg Jesko.
Ooh.
I think
Ooh.
there's the Audi, a version of the Audi rally car, but I forgot which one. But there is an Audi. Let's just put it there. I think there's an Audi R8 as well. That's included. But then, there's also like weird, not weird, but also like crossover IPs cars. Since Hot Wheels also sells branded toys, right? Branded
Mhm.
cars. So
Yeah.
you can have the DeLorean of Back to the Future
Ooh.
in the game. No
Ooh.
livery customization for that, which is a shame. But still, you do get to use like weird cars like that. I think there's a Snoopy car as well. And then you with the DLCs that they've now rolled out DLCs, you've got even weirder cars. Now they've put in the Aston Martin DB5. Nice,
Oh,
Good
nice wink,
choice.
wink, James Bond.
Yeah.
But then you have a non-nudge wink wink, but also a proper homage. A Street Fighter car.
What?
There's a Street Fighter car. For whatever reason, Capcom or someone made a deal with Mattel to make a Hot Wheels car designed with the influence of Street Fighter characters. So there's a M Bison truck and then a Blanca truck or something. That's coming into Hot Wheels Unleashed, so you get Street Fighter in Hot Wheels.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, and then there's more. DC cars also coming. There's the Batmobile coming. There's the Superman car. There's the Wonder Woman car coming. So yeah, they get to do like some weird stuff, like without going full Fortnite with the crossovers. They just call Hot Wheels and say, "Hey, you guys got any IPs that you can use? IP cars that we can use or sort of quote unquote cross promo? Yeah, take this one, take this one." Very interesting, very interesting. Wait, is there a Halo Warthog Hot Wheels by chance?
Hold on, I have to check. I think there is.
That would be fun to add. Now,
Yes, I can confirm there is a Hot Wheels car.
okay.
So next month then.
Next, maybe not next month, but they already released the roadmap for that. Next season?
Next season, yeah, maybe.
Okay, even weirder call. Is there a Mario Kart Hot Wheels? For whatever reason, is there?
Yes, there is. So that would be an interesting dilemma there.
You said dilemma, I say opportunity.
Oh, finally, Mario in PlayStation. After 40 years, we finally get it.
You can see Master Chief versus Mario in Hot Wheels. What a crossover. Yeah, the game's good. The weird thing I would like to point out is the selection of music. It's it does of course it's not gonna top all the classic games with licensed soundtrack. There's no. So yeah, there unfortunately there are no Primus, there are no Metallica in here. But what they decided to put is even weirder. Okay, you see the intro screen, like vroom, there's like fire and stuff, and then you press A to start, and then you hear the vroom cars going, the cars revving, and then you hear the ember of fire still burning around, and then suddenly funk music.
The driver style.
I mean, if It's weird because I feel like I've heard some of these songs before, and I've done some looking up. Apparently, most of the songs are basically licensed from Epidemic Sounds.
Oh, stock. Pretty stock
Stock music. You can feel the stockiness. You know, why have I heard this before? It's not custom made for something, right? It just works. And for whatever reason, it kind of works. At least for the menu. You know how Hot Wheels were founded during the 60s and is represented in the logo with all the weird font style, right? So funk kind of works. But the music in game in races, I'm not so cool with that. It's like generic EDM stuff. And the way that they try to do dynamic music, right? Oh, you put boost and then suddenly the music distorts. Unfortunately, it distorts to a sound that makes your ear hurt. Like, oh, why? Especially when you are boosting, like, for what? The whole race? If you're good enough, oh man, that sound, the music in game is, menu okay. Yeah, How is Unleashed is actually good if you haven't figured out already. I've already said so much about it. It's just that it's like missing a bit, not a bit polish, but a bit more of quality of life stuff. Like, there's a livery editor, but the way you save and put the liveries are weird. I think like at the time of this recording, there's still no way to like search specific liveries. So no, despite there is a way to get your F1 liveries, your anime liveries, it's still like hard to search for them. But I think they've like slowly updated with some stuff to make those things visible, much more visible. So those are like stuff that are rough around the edges, but does not like take away from the core gameplay, because the core gameplay they've nailed it down. They've went out to make an arcade racer, and they've did it. They bloody did it. Content, plenty. Like,
Yes.
okay, the cars is already a lot, like 68 or something, and growing as the DLCs are adding, right? And then you have the tracks. Each, I think there's like 5 or 4 environments, and each of them have like 8 variants in the official offering. So that's around 40-ish tracks. That's already a lot. And the tracks itself, like, you have like short tracks like for a minute each, less than a minute each around the lap, to the longer ones where you take around 2 minutes, around 3 minutes to complete the lap. So you got variety there. And also you can make your own tracks a la Trackmania. You can share them around and you can download people's tracks. So that's infinite tracks already.
The forever tracks.
There's a lot of stuff. They've nailed it. And the only stuff is like on the edges is the rough parts that you can see. Other than that, Hot Wheels Unleashed is great for people who just like the cars, the toys, or just want to get back to, or if you're gonna convince people to just try a racing game. It's either probably Forza Horizon 5. We don't know if it's gonna be good, but hopefully it is. But for now, the recommendation is Hot Wheels Unleashed. That's very easy to recommend. It's toy cars.
Hold on, Mac. I have a question. Can they do the Trackmania spaghetti route?
Okay, from what I've messed around with the track editor, it's possible, but I think the memory for how many track units you put is still limited. And also, you have to also consider... Wait. No, you do not have to consider the environment. There is like a stock environment where there is no objects around. So you can do a spaghetti track, but I'm not sure how elaborate it will be. The tools are there. Definitely.
Spaghetti track.
Push forward tracks could also be a thing. You know, the one you just press gas.
Yeah. Tapi itulah, I want someone from the Hot Wheels community to do the spaghetti. The 1 hour 48 minute racetrack.
There is a way to branch your tracks, so even more spaghetti lah. You probably can make a track where you get lost.
No.
That's how it is unleashed. Definitely, it has been unleashed.
I mean, if I haven't seen any anime delivery yet, it's not unleashed yet.
There's a Mikuka. There's a Mikuka.
Okay, so I didn't have this game. So why am I sold?
That was fast.
I specifically save a Mikuka just so I can say to people, yeah, there is an anime car. There is.
Like I said, I can say sold, but I forgot I already have a copy of the game.
Yeah, there's also a Formula, not licensed Formula One car, but they are take of a Formula One car.
Yeah,
through
the Golf. Yeah, the Formula Golf. That's it, I think.
They call it. I think there are two, like fast. One is the Formula Flashback, which is the 70s version. So you have your John Player black and gold liveries being made.
Ooh, yeah.
And the one is like the 90s version. I forgot the name. That one, I've seen some stuff. Of course, you have the Ferraris and your McLarens. A lot of McLarens. Since they're the popular ones right now.
Yep.
A lot of papaya. And there are some classic one. I found a good BAR one.
Oh, only the legends know about VAR.
Oh, the Lucky Strike, man. It looks nice. Yeah, that's Hot Wheels Unleashed. Don't mind the edges. The core is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And with that,
The news.
the news.
Oh, okay, so it is almost the end of October, and we forgot to put one thing. Yeah, we forgot to talk about Techtober. Tapi it is a good time because there is what's the word for it? Yes, a new thing, a new processor in the market.
From
And it's
whom?
not from who? It starts with a A. It looks like a fruit, but it's not. It's the app. It is the company formerly known as Apple. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the news about this new chip here?
Oh, okay. So kind of recently, like last year, they announced the M1. Last year, is it last year or last 2 years ago? When they switched to M1 chips.
Last year?
I think it's last year. Because last year they announced these new M1 chips for their MacBook line.
Mm-hmm.
And recently, they have announced the M1 Pro and Max. AKA, as I'm going to read in their press blurb here, the most powerful chip Apple ever built.
They've built two.
They only built 2 chips for now. So yeah, this is the most powerful. R/technically the truth. Betul.
It's true, I guess.
Yes.
So it will be powered by a 10-core CPU with 64 gigs of unified memory and 32 core of GPU. And I don't like the blurb they're saying like, oh no, it's now the fastest. It features 33 billion transistors. Like, wow, look at this internet jargon that I can speak of. Okay, so dia punya thingy, the thing that they push is a 70 less. It takes 70% less power than a normal PC chip.
Ooh.
So memang fighting words there.
I mean the M1, the original M1 is already quite a fighter when it comes to efficiency. So I can trust, I can believe them with this. Yeah, continue.
And according to their charts now, because this is because
Apple charts,
the Apple charts, because it's not released yet, so we cannot have a proper proper evaluation and differences. But they claim that their GPU performance is 40% less power than the pro laptop PC graphics.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes less power energy than a high-end PC. Che. That words, not. That words.
And then?
And something about neural engine, which makes, I don't know, the color better. And says, oh yeah, they're moving to silicon. Apple Silicon, they call it now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the M1's already Apple Silicon, yeah. So, okay. Here's the thing. Okay, they claim all of this. And are there any direct comparison to something that we can compare?
No? No, tak ada. But you can pre-order it now.
Did they say, like, is it faster than something?
No. They just say it saja. It's just... They just say it's the same as fast, but it is power friendly. That's the word, power friendly.
I see.
Okay, so I am looking at, as we are talking, I am looking at their website, and you can pre-order these new supercharged MacBooks for the low price of 8,000.
Oh,
that's the starting price. Okay, that's the starting price.
I mean.
Because I saw our friends at Amazon, they went like all out, and the all out price is 27. I think it's like 27,000 ringgit.
Oh,
that's a car price right there.
That's a Pro Isaiah price.
Yes.
Remember we make fun of the Predator's overblown PC laptop with all the
remember that,
everything,
that one,
right? Yeah. It's almost price of a car, and it's gonna be outdated by 1 year. I think it's already outdated.
Apple said, "Is that a challenge?" Okay,
we can do that.
Oh, okay. I found. Okay, hold on. I found their projection. They are 3.7 times faster than the quad-core Intel Core i7, but they didn't say which gen.
That's the Apple way.
That's the Apple way. See, it's faster than the i7, but which gen?
Which i7? I mean, it could be all the way to 2012.
That's why. Look at the marketing punya ploy. It's not helping them that they are also fighting with Intel, because recently Intel released a press release that they say we wish Apple would work together with us again. So I think this is a dig. No, we are faster than you.
Big measuring.
The dig measure. Tim Cook's dig measuring contest right now.
Didn't Intel ran a few smear campaigns, smear ads saying, "Oh, Intel is faster than Apple" or something like that?
Yeah.
And now they're saying, "Come back."
Come back. I wonder why. Because I wonder which company is already taking over now. Some red team.
Intel.
But their box is cool though. Not gonna lie, their box is cool though. Those crinkle cut punya box.
Huh? Crinkle cut.
The new Intel. The new Intel punya.
The Danial CPU box here.
CPU box are crinkle cut. I like to call it crinkle cut.
I mean, it looks like it's a bit crumpled on delivery.
I thought you were talking French fries at that moment. I prefer shoestrings, by the way.
Yeah, I prefer shoestring. Same.
Their new box cut like crinkle cut, like saying supaya it doesn't crack during delivery.
But if there's twisty stuff, that's higher priority. Oh, never mind that. So what's the thing?
Oh, that's the new thing. The new thing that they are promoting right now, is the return of ports.
Apple takes away, Apple gives it back.
Yeah. Guess they literally did said in the punya, I think the live stream, oh guess what returning guys? Ports. Tapi dia say macam mana ports dia? The ports dia are not USB anymore. It is Thunderbolt. 3 Thunderbolts you get.
Yeah, Thunderbolt ports. I mean, they always been Thunderbolt.
Oh, and the headphone jack. The headphone jack is back, people. Yeah.
Wait, I thought they did not even take it away from the laptops.
But why did they promote it as well?
Okay. Okay, and then the return port is HDMI, I think. Yeah, HDMI.
Yeah, HDMI.
And full size SD card. Oh my god. the SD card slot returns. And the MagSafe. The magnetic charging. Holy shit, they were returned.
Oh no. Like, I had to service my dad's MacBook, and it's the 2011 version, and I don't like the MagSafe one when you charge. Flimsy. It's very flimsy.
I mean, they claim to have fixed it for the new generation. So
yeah, because it's now I think like they punya braided the cable there, so it won't be prone to suddenly charging over.
Yeah, and the connector cable with the power brick can be separated now. So that's one good thing. I think one of the reason they bring back the MagSafe is they want to go higher power than 100 watts. That's why, because USB power delivery. Okay, for this one, don't quote me, but I think the USB 4, quote unquote Thunderbolt 4, I mean, it's pretty much like the same thing anyway at this point. They can go beyond like 240 watts, but I don't think anyone already have the commercial solution yet. So it's something within specification, but it's still not there within the USB power delivery. Let's say, how do I say, it's market. It's in spec, but it's not nobody makes it yet. So they still stuck with the USB PD 100 watt standard. So that's why they still bring back the MagSafe because people ask it. Also, another one is they need to go higher than 100 watts. And that's my take, Mitch.
Yeah, true. I think I agree there, because is there there's no such thing as a fast charging punya tu kan lagi? Yeah, in the market. Fast charging laptops or whatever.
I mean, there is, but how do I
expensive,
say?
hella expensive.
Okay. I mean, as long as the device follows the USB PD spec, you can go fast charging. As long as it's within the spec. but don't call me on this. Laptops, yeah.
26,000 though.
I mean, it's Apple tax.
The Apple tax. I mean, you have to pay 90 ringgit for the cloth to wash your screen.
Oh my God.
That is the Apple tax for you.
Oh man. Despite the names, they are selling stuff called Mecks. I'm totally not in the Apple ecosystem because of the tax.
Yeah, it is.
Oh no, cannot lah.
I mean, it is what's it called it? I think I did take like some business classes. This is the Gucci model, I think they call it, where even the Gucci model everything's so expensive, but technically you can buy these sunglasses by Gucci. That's only 90 ringgit. They're trying to do that, I guess.
Yeah, the tax, as said, is less about the premium quality, but it's the perception of premium quality, and also the perception of the brand. Do you want to wear Apple stuff? Hey, you use Apple stuff. Oh, you must be pretty good right now, huh? Yeah, cool. This is cool, guy. They have the Apple stuff. How come every time we talk about stuff, it keeps going back the same topic? This time the value,
the value
of stuff. Just like we talk about trading cards. Just now.
The price, man. The price. Okay, moving on, I guess. Because I am not paying I'm not paying 26,000 ringgit for a laptop.
But are you paying 249 for this game?
Oh man. Exactly. That's the question. Because the segue. Because Rockstar Games, the company that is milking the heck out of this one game called GTA 5, have decided, since 2013, have decided. What about? Oh yeah, I forgot. Today is the 20th anniversary of GTA. Well, GTA 3 specifically. So how about we milk the old games for more money and make one of the most interesting points question mark in the market right now.
I mean, it now can be said as a remaster by the looks of it, but the thing is, have you looked at it? That's an interesting. That's an interesting. That's all I'm gonna say for now. Like, oh, okay, I see. Like, it's not. How do you put it? You know how you want to preserve a specific art direction, and there's also the thing about you're going to do this art direction because of the limitations of hardware, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And what if that style, that art style that is made specifically to look good with that type of old hardware is being not only upbranded but updated to like modern standards? And you know what? Kind of looks weird. I mean, we've seen PS1 models, jagged PS1 models that kind of looks like horror-ish, and then they updated into like very smooth and silky, weirdly what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word, not Eurobeat. I'm looking for a music genre. What's that? Vaporwave. I'm looking for vaporwave that fits the vaporwave kind of aesthetic right now, right? Yeah, that's the PS1 model being brought up to modern standards. But now we have finally seen a PS2 model being brought up to modern standards, and it looks funky.
I think there's a term for the uncanny valley. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely uncanny. No, because you have to remember the art style back then is kind of like leaning into the cartoony-ish art, 2D art that they've made, right, for the concept stuff. So they were leaning on that. It's until GTA 4 where they've started, okay, we're doing
More
realistic
realistic.
proportions. So now, when you look at our Silent Man name, is the canon name Cloud or something?
Yeah,
Claude.
the canon name's Claude. Yeah, Claude.
Claude, not Strife, Cloud. Awang lah, Awang. For
Awang.
Malays. For the Malays out there.
That's such a cool Awang.
I think it's like full name is Claude Speed, so Awang Laju then.
Awang Laju.
Awang Laju.
Okay, the likes of Awang Laju, Tommy Versetti, and CJ. They look weird. I mean, I don't know lah. Because like you see the textures of the shirts and the singlets all look good. The jackets look good, and then you look at the face and like, oh.
Like the details don't match. Like, it's the texture is high quality, but it's on like a low poly model. Oh man, it doesn't work, man.
Even the environment as well, right? You see how there's like, you see a downhill there, and then you see the tarmac is like, you have all the textures and stuff, but then the angling down of that downhill slope is like still angled sharp. It's like
I mean, it's acceptable if it's like a fan-made mods, but this is multi-billion-dollar.
Like that's what I said. I said on Twitter, like, wow, this is like the project that they tried to seize and they seize on.
Yeah, exactly.
Gee, I wonder why they did that, huh?
TND, because we make the same thing as you guys. Oh my God.
But we have to charge you $60 for it.
Now full price $249 for us in Malaysia. At least $249 for 3 games.
Thank God I bought the original trilogy.
Yep, same.
It's like
But-
$50.
I mean,
nice.
what about the stepchild in the problem?
Stepchild.
Like, okay, so the problem the 59.99 price is okay, interesting, but the problem, man, is that both Sony and Xbox have taken one game to be inside their game subscription punya service. So San Andreas is now under Xbox, so it will be coming to Game Pass on launch, so 11 November. So is GTA 3 for PlayStation. Under PS Now, also on 11/11. And then we have the stepchild that is Vice City. You have to pay for that.
Nobody wants Tommy Vercetti.
No.
Oh, man. Nobody wants Ray Liotta. Come on, man.
No.
Vice City though.
I have a problem. I'm looking at Tommy Vercetti again. Because in the game's law, he just went out of prison. And he was dumped into Vice City because he had to fight for the mafia again. I saw his model for the new remaster. Like he came out of very well-to-do punya prison. Like he looks fatter than before.
I mean, if you think about it, even in PS2, you kind of feel like he's fat, but you just kind of scoff it as that's just. You see, yeah, that's how it was. That's how it is to be done in a 3D sandbox game for that generation. We haven't reached the realistic mark just yet. But now, yeah, it looks weird. It's like, you know how the real I forgot about it. The pictures of making cartoon characters realistic, right? The Mario version and the cursed Mario, the Homo Simpson and the cursed Homo. It's kind of like that. That's the uncanny we're talking about. I mean, not over that, but it's inching closer to that part. Also, the weirder part, another weird part is, you know how Vice City is always feels atmospheric. It looks like, that's like a cool city in Miami or something like that.
Yep.
And then you look at the trailer and why does this look like a cartoon? The neon lights look like even flatter than Fortnite. At least Fortnite has the aesthetic consistent, but this one is like weirdly like, why is this just like pastel? Not even pastel color. It looks unfinished or something. You know how the fog that used to cover the draw distance kind of adds to the atmosphere? It feels like I don't know if it's true, but it feels like that bit where, okay, now we have the remaster, we can remove that fog and then look all of the world and, oh no, all of the world looks horrible. Put that back. I feel like I wanted back the old...
The fog?
I want the fog, but that's more understandable in games like, like Silent Hill. But I want back in GTA for whatever reason. It looks weird.
At least they didn't change the font to like Comic Sans or whatever. Looking at you, Silent Hill Remastered.
That one. Yeah, at least in terms of the looks, it's gonna be weird. Audio, I think, should be no problem. If they got if they manage to get all of the songs back, I'm good. Even if don't miss. Please don't remove Welcome to My Jungle or something like that. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. But and let's see how the gameplay holds up. They said about controls like GTA 5.
Control.
Oh, that means do we get open like drive-by, a circular drive-by? Because that was a pain. I do have the original games on my phone as well, and it is a pain to do drive-bys on that with the left and right to analog. Okay, analog is digital movement, I think.
Yeah, you use the triggers for that. Triggers and the circle button.
Pain. The kids will never know this speed.
Oh. They don't know they don't know the time before we have right analog stick aiming.
Oh no.
Or even worse, go back. No, San Andreas was actually much more tolerable because you can actually control with right stick. Imagine playing GTA Vice City on console with only lock-on. That horrible lock-on system. That horrible last mission in GTA 3 where you have to keep on killing people with that horrible lock-on. Oh.
They don't know about artificial padding.
Oh, they don't get to see the loading screen in Vice City.
The loading screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I have mixed feelings with the remaster here.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
at least
could probably trust like San Andreas to be good. I'm not sure about the other two though.
It doesn't help that those games have aged a lot.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure even a new lick of questionable paint and improved controls can help it. I'm not sure. But it's there for those who want, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And Rockstar wants your money.
As per usual.
Of course.
per usual.
Take two.
At least it looks better. At least they did something more than whatever GTA 5 for next gen consoles are doing.
No,
Oh,
double check. You don't like the double chairs? Atau the yellow license plates that we so hardly crafted that is probably a bug.
Some developers are out there screaming, "Hey, we did a lot of work. Why is it not in the trailer? God damn it! Now we are now we look like fucking wankers." And that's not the only port we're talking about. We've talked about the ports on Apple. Talk about the ports on GTA.
Ooh, the next part.
The next one.
Oh, I can hear people already complaining there.
Oh,
in my
cry.
imaginary punya headphones.
The cries.
The cries. Someone has
Please,
destroyed.
Android.
Yeah, someone right now has destroyed their game room because Sony has announced that God of War 2018 is coming to PC.
Yes.
Imagine they destroyed a
Yes.
PS5 out of rage.
Oh my god, that's
Imagine they destroyed an SSR drop console right now during this pandemic because of a game that they have played and probably have platinum making its way to PC. God of War is what? How many years since 2018? 3? No. Yeah, 3. No, it's
Three.
coming in 2022, right?
Yeah, 4 years. 4 years old.
Ooh. Time really flies. Yeah, God of War is interesting. How did I say it? It's soft reboot, hard sequel. I love that concept. They try to make it like, oh, this is a fresh start, but then they slowly integrate back. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a callback. Oh wait, that's back. Oh, this is a proper sequel. Okay. I like that. And should make people more excited for Ragnarok next year, I guess. No, not the actual Ragnarok, but
Yeah, I mean,
hopefully we still have a world to live in by next year. Not
yeah.
we don't want to anger more gods or something.
Oh, you know who's angering that? The so-called PlayStation fanboys. Like, I will read one right now because they also announced they have also announced, like, before this podcast started, they are going to do a state of play next Wednesday. That is, well, for those listening in the past time, that is the 27th of October. Okay, this is one of the tweets from a very angry man, after woman, about, God of War being on PC. This state of play is clearly trying to cover up the fact that people did not like God of War being announced on PC.
Oh my. Oh no, this salty
20,
fanboys.
I am 20 years a PlayStation fan and you screw me like this?
I'm 20 years
Okay, what is releasing game on other platforms constitutes screwing with them? Oh my god. Also yeah, another interesting thing. When the news broke that God of War is coming to PC through Steam, the Wario 64 Twitter user, right?
Yeah?
I click on all the retweets, quote tweets. Pretty much for every 10 retweets, one of them will comment, okay, now do Bloodborne.
Yeah, the obvious one in the
The
room.
obvious one.
Obvious, including me. I think it's safe too.
Everybody is screaming Bloodborne.
Okay, good. God of War out of PC, good. Now do Bloodborne, please.
Bloodborne. Somehow they managed to dodge that one for so long.
I mean, I can already see them releasing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man coming first.
Spider-Man Miles Morales for PC before Bloodborne, isn't it? And that's the latest PlayStation game.
I'm not sure if it has anything to do with Sony Japan dissolving or From Software is busy or there's probably some factors that are stopping Bloodborne coming to PC.
I mean, they can just give to Blue Point.
Yeah, they should. No, just a simple port, 60 FPS. Whatever PC stuff like ultra wide, controller and keyboard and mouse control stuff like that.
Good. That's good enough.
That's enough.
That's enough. Just give us the old Hunters edition as default and all the stuff.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Like this next state of play kan. Oh, we have another epic game to come to PC and everybody's excited. Order 1886.
I mean, if they
Like
sell
it.
it as a budget title, I'm down.
Yeah.
They cannot sell it more than.
If they say like $40, no, $30. yeah, that one can give us first. I think PlayStation fans will also like, okay, order 8086 fine.
I mean,
Okay.
have you looked at the uproar when this gonna come to PC? Not much, right?
Not much, yeah.
They should have. But this gonna is okay.
Nobody cares. Nobody
Yeah.
cares.
Nobody cares about Somi Kumamoto.
Okay. I will now list down the games that they might announce. Meck.
Alright, cool.
Meck. Bukan. The Last of Us. Imagine them coming to PC before. any of the Last of Us, part 1 or part 2, before Bloodborne.
Okay, that's rough.
The
Can see Uncharted.
MLD? Uncharted is coming also, that we can leave that there. Ratchet and Clank.
Oh,
Imagine the cool twist. Ratchet and Clank comes to PC. Not the new one, the 2016 one. The one that people hate.
Ugh.
They can do that. GT Gran Turismo. Itu susah.
No, they cannot.
No.
They cannot.
no.
It's a licensing hellhole. They have to release a new one.
Gran
On PC.
Turismo. Macam what Forza did for the first time lah. Gran Turismo 7 Apex.
No, they can already do that. Gran Turismo 7 Prologue. Despite the game
Sport
already
then.
full.
GT Sport then.
God damn it.
GT
GT Sport can is technically Prologue. It's technically
That's technically GT7 Prologue then. They didn't want to call it another Prologue because that is orang macam tu biasa.
They want the esports then. What else?
I guess Marvel Spider-Man. Yeah, the Spider-Man lah. Any Miles Morales boleh, Spider-Man 2018 boleh. And before Bloodborne, and yeah, before Bloodborne gets a chance. Yeah, that's about it. That's the only games that can release before everyone's favorite wants to get it.
Yeah.
And looking at the pattern right now, it's like one end of the year, one early end of the year, or is it something like that?
Yeah, one end of the day, one early.
It's
Horizon, when is it? When was it?
Horizon was last year, right?
Last year, end of year, right? Last end of year.
Around that frame.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then there's gone early this year.
like H2 2020, H1 2021.
Mm-hmm. First half, second half, yeah. It makes sense.
Wait, when's the Uncharted one coming to PC again? I forgot.
Late 2020. Late 2022?
Late 2022. Okay. So yeah, that's
I think either it's late 2022 or before the Uncharted movie coming out lah.
Yeah, should be around the Uncharted movie, whatever that.
Oh yeah, it's a tie-in, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
is it?
It
What a
makes
weird
sense.
time to be alive, right? Instead of like a movie with a video game tie-in, now
It's
we have a
game-
video game movie
tie-in.
with a video game tie-in.
Yeah, early 2022. Yeah, it said early 2022. So I think the movie's coming out.
Now that I mentioned it, I said that without remembering Ratchet and Clank did that thing. That 2016 game was a tie-in for a movie. God damn it! I hate that.
Yes, the movie's coming out in February. So I reckon the game's coming out around then as well. It's so weird.
I mean, all these PlayStation hits coming to PC. I mean, a lot of these games are system sellers. So I
Yes.
can sort of understand why the fans are upset. Why are you
on.
releasing on PC? They won't buy PlayStation.
Like, dude, they've missed out a generation of consoles, so
Exactly.
can throw them a bone. So yeah, that's the ports. I think we can talk about. We've talked enough about ports. Let's talk about sport.
Oh. For our final,
The $1 billion drama here.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
The money
The
talks.
motherload of all money.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't give any fault on FIFA here. Okay, let's start with the meat and potatoes on the story first.
Alright.
yeah lah.
But then, yeah.
Before that, like, let's just give like a
context.
middle ground, context. So, one of the biggest selling games in the market right now, it's not GTA, it is FIFA. Because have you seen the money it makes every year from just one mode that is the Ultimate Team?
Oh, cards again. God damn
Yeah,
it.
it is cards, yes. So
Hundreds of millions
hundreds
per
of millions,
year.
yes.
Man,
And-
if people are making a bingo card about how many times we talk time, cards, oh god. Maybe we should do that next time. Put a reminder on that.
Yeah.
Cards and time
Cards
counters.
and time.
I mean, time we have did the drinking game for Deathloop. That's a lot. I'm not sure if people. Okay, continue back, Daniel. You're sorry.
Yeah, so lucrative blah 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 kan. Tapi starting early October, this relationship is beginning to crack because they had but I think EA has to renew the rights for FIFA, the title for the title FIFA.
title. The players, the stadium, all the naming within the game, they have separate license for that.
Yep, that's EA. I think that's FIFA Pro. This is just FIFA the name.
Mm-hmm.
So from one capitalistic company to another, because FIFA is quite shady as well. They
That's an
want
understatement of the century, right?
shady as hell.
Aduh.
So for the next World Cup, so they starting next year. For the next World Cup, starting next year, they won $1 billion, which is too much money for EA to pay.
Do you remember the previous amount of money that they received from the EA deal? I forgot. It was around 100 million something.
Yeah, it is 500k, 500 million, tak silap. Which because according to this article, they said that is for 4 years, there is twice that they paid that EA currently pays. So that means for 4 years, for the last World Cup, they paid only 500 million. And this is now 1 billion, which is 500 million too much for EA apparently.
Just to use the name, right?
Yeah, just to use the name, yes. Just to use the word FIFA. You have to pay $1 billion. So
250 million per letter.
yeah, per letter. So EA, since they are now, since Jordan Gado, they have already trademarked this very generic ass name called EA Sports FC. Like
I mean,
like it was there, like their punya boat so it's already there. Football Ultimate Club atau Football Ultimate Team.
Yeah, they already have food. They
That's
already have the name food. So they are
For
sort of
22
prepared.
Tapi they're going to use EA Sports FC. Like you have just call it Foot 23.
Yeah.
People know.
Exactly. I mean, the very core of their earnings in FIFA is the food system anyway. So why want it? So they can just say football, foot VOL.
yeah, FUT with capital, right? Somehow Daniel, they pick
Yeah, that's perfect. Food.
And yet they can't call it EA Sports Football.
Yeah, they pick our the idea of a name, Daniel. Remember that banter we talked? Hey, how about wouldn't it be funny if they called themselves the new game EA Football, just to mess around with eFootball over there?
Yeah, EA Football.
Kinda close. EA Sports FC is kinda close. Oh my god.
I mean,
What are the odds? What are the odds, guys?
because they can just name it like EA Ultimate Teams or that sounds way
EA
cool.
Ultimate Team, whatever. You know who will benefit from this? Konami, because they have that fuck you money for that. They can pay $1 billion because mana lagi? Where are they going to spend all those pachiko monies now?
Mm-hmm. But okay, I get the feeling here from like FIFA statement and stuff that 1 billion is out of spite. They are willing to get less. Let's say some other organization or like game studio or whatever offered or not offered. They want to buy the rights for FIFA naming. I think FIFA can afford to accept less. They just ask 1 million from EA out of spite because he is making so much money.
Yes,
That's why. So let's say Take-Two once. I think they can. FIFA will also ask 1 billion because Take-Two can afford it.
Yeah. And then, like, I'm also reading through it again. EA, it wants. The reason why EA doesn't want to because FIFA wants it to be limited to video games only.
Mm-hmm.
But EA, the money grabbing schemers that they want to include it for the esports, FIFA esports.
Okay, at least esports lah. I was almost thinking about they're gonna make real Ultimate Team cards.
No, don't. Even worse. There were plans of making a FIFA non-fungible tokens.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Non-fungible teams.
No, non-fungible. Yeah, we could do that. Tapi everything dah terkumpul lah. At least because do this squabbling.
You get the end food. The NFT.
Oh my god. Maybe
they have the rarity system. They can just you're just gonna put NFT on this rarity system. Put cards.
I'm looking at the litigation. Because FIFA is a genre on its own in Malaysia lah. So sekarang, what are they called the FIFA genre now? Game bola.
Huh?
The
Bola?
Bola.
Ah.
They'll call it FIFA.
FIFA.
Oh man, FIFA.
Okay, off topic. This reminds me of like a joke. A joke. I'm not sure. A screenshot of a messaging from a girlfriend to her boyfriend. I heard you say you want to play FIFA. Who's FIFA? Who's a FIFA? No.
FIFA mana?
FIFA mana ni? His girl's name. FIFA.
FIFA like what? The Tima, the Fatima, and the Tima thing. God damn.
Okay, back to topic. Yeah,
Awang.
what are they going to call again? FIFA.
But it's a good thing that the footballers can ada union. That's why there's the FIFA Pro. so EA can just deal with the union then instead of FIFA itself.
EA
Yeah.
Pro Foot.
Yeah, the weird thing is that unlike American franchises, right?
Mhm.
FIFA doesn't award the license to use the teams, right?
Oh,
there's-
that's why we don't have Juventus since 2019.
Because they brokered the deal
The
for an
Konami.
exclusive, right? Like if you consider like the NFL, the NHL, those stuff, like if you sign up a deal with them, they got all the franchisees.
Mhm.
So it's weird that
It's a
FIFA
bundle.
is doing it's a bundle, buy one free one. But it's weird to see FIFA doing this sort of deal while knowing that the only thing they can hold to is the name, the recognition. Like what else are they bargaining? God, it's weird. I don't know if FIFA is doing the right thing, if they want to keep they want the money from EA by doing this. But who do I know? I don't play football games.
I think they think they can earn more with other than outside of video game licensing. I think so. Wait, the one offer, the 1 billion that they want, will they accept the just exclusive for video game?
Which one?
Exclusivity on FIFA. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I'm reading more on this article by the Metro.
Mhm.
It's not limited to sports games also.
Mhm.
Let's say in the future we might see FIFA Fortnite.
Oh my! No! Not that far.
I think because they said FIFA also wants to sell this name and license to other video games that aren't sports titles.
Oh,
Yeah, Call of Duty FIFA edition. Let's go.
Oh, I see. Now that
Sid
makes
Meier's
more sense.
FIFA manager.
Oh
Football,
man,
they can. FIFA
yeah,
Football
Fortnite
Manager.
World Cup watch along.
Oh yeah.
That makes a lot more sense now. Yeah,
They kind of cross
Football wait.
licensing.
Oh, tapi if they don't want if they can afford it, FIFA Football Manager. If Sega wants to pay.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of cool. They can revive that old FIFA Manager group. But nah, they can just rebrand it from Football Manager FIFA Manager. I see. Okay, at least now I see why FIFA is brokering this deal.
Yeah, it's still $1 billion.
I mean, what? I think they can, if they somehow they manage to figure out a better deal than getting EA. I think they can come out stronger.
Yeah, I think FIFA believes they can get more than 1 billion. That's why they are willing to lose the deal with EA if they can get more by like multiple cross licensing with other franchises.
Konami, Sega, semua dah. Oh yeah, give me more, you want. Because technically betul tak, a monopoly is not very good anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah, even a board game sucks by design. It sucked. It is sucked by design. If you still don't get it, anyway. But Yeah, I mean, just think about at least for football games, right? Instead of having a dedicated FIFA World Cup game that probably nobody buys, maybe enough people are gullible to buy it. Probably, I'm not sure. But rather than that, have like, oh, we can put World Cup update to eFootball. We can put it for a license that for Football Manager.
Mhm.
And yeah, and the Fortnite watch-alongs. that makes more sense now. They can somehow make more money without going to A. This is just like the sort of breakdown of a deal just to say, nah, we better than you. No, we better than you. Nah, we better than you, huh?
Dick measuring contest.
The
Yeah.
magical test.
They know they don't want to make a deal, but they just keep saying, no, no, no. Yeah, looking forward to what? Esports FC. Esports
Esports
FC.
FC.
It's not as seen. I mean, there's not even like kata tu pun actually it might happen esports FC.
I mean, we have eFootball FC. Oh, god damn it. Football.
Well,
At least, you know what? This has been the most innovative year of football games since ever. We got drama and name changes and downgrades. Finally, people are talking about football games because they are doing something and something probably not good. No question mark. We'll
Yeah.
shall see. At least they're doing something rather than doing the same thing over and over again and raking the money out of, I don't know.
Nothing.
Out of nothing.
Unsuspecting. I mean,
Less effort, maybe. Yeah.
I think the sentiment of wanting change falls on both kind of football, the American and then the worldwide football. Madden.
Madden. Oh, Madden.
yeah, everybody hates Madden now.
And hopefully EA bring back that to the NBA Live because good. Because
But
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to hear about NBA 2K Yacht again, 2K cruise ship again.
The close shit.
Ah.
It's on sale, but I don't want to buy it. that's how bad it is.
What, NBA?
Yeah. I mean, like it's an NBA game. That will be the punya blurb out. It's an NBA game. What more do you want?
It's fine, but if you're playing it year by year, you probably should have some things to be concerned about the stagnation and stuff like that. Yeah. So the news? That's the news.
Yep, and I think that's it. That's it for our podcast.
Interesting that I'm looking at the docket is dry as bones, yet somehow it's drag it to our usual runtime.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of substance, I guess, when it comes to this week's topics.
Interesting. Yeah, we've used to it, I guess. 95 episodes.
Yeah, it's like internal clock. We know how to stretch and compress.
Somehow we've made it just in time. So yeah, thumbnails.
Made in Malaysia.
Made in Malaysia. And cards.
Cards and time.
Oh yeah.
Cards
I'm
and
gonna
time. No,
I'm gonna
cards
put
is inside the time. Atau vice versa terbalik. The time is in the cards.
what, a big clock?
The big clock?
And then what? The Okayus and the Ronaldinhos.
Yes.
What? No, the Penaldo, I mean. Yeah, that's the right one, right? I don't know football. Forgive me. What else? What person face?
Oh yeah, the person face.
Hmm.
The Dead of War. I don't know.
Dead of War?
Boy.
Okay. Is there a uncanny, a high-res version of the uncanny GTA characters yet?
Ada?
Screenshots are there?
Ada, yeah.
Are they around? Alright.
You can get from the trailer, I think.
Okay,
Just to get it.
grab one of those. You know what? They have fingers now. Oh god.
Ooh,
Oh,
fingers.
Yeah, that's thumbnails. Social links.
Who's going first?
I
Think of
mean,
Daniel.
Oh, fine. Okay.
That's
You can
pretty
follow
good.
me. You can follow me on twitter.com/FL4KY. I have a review on Far Cry 6. That will be out by this time. Well, by this podcast coming out as well. It's okay. No Chicken Brothers, but it's okay.
Mhm.
And then?
Yeah. Also, me on Twitter, can find me. Profile name drop near DR4UPN1R. DR4UPN1R. Meck.
and I have been Amirul Mekronos Ashraf Meckronos. You can find me on Twitter with that name. And no, I'm not looking forward to buy any books in the future.
Or standing desk.
Oh no, I'm good. See the algorithm take with that word. That one word, that triggered something. And it's not gonna be me. You can find my impressions of 2 games that are coming out in November. One of them is called Grow. Songs of the Evertree is a very chill game about tending gardens and building towns. And if you it sounds like kinda like Animal Crossing, it probably kinda is, but I'm not sure. I haven't played Animal Crossing, but it ticks some of the boxes. Oh, and the other game called Re-Legend. That one farming RPG/RPG game from Magnus Game Studios. Like, it's like a proper RPG where you actually like level up, fight enemies, right? But also you can tame monsters and make farms and befriend people. So it's both RPGs. I thought it was just a proper live sim. I didn't know you do fighting. Okay, cool. Still fun. That's the chill stuff out there. And there we go. That's dia.log, the Game Matters podcast. And
If any of you play receiver, please tell me how many times you shot yourself.
Too many times, probably.
Way too many times to count. Remember, hold the tap button, okay? If not, you're gonna shoot yourself.